Hello. Oh, I got kind of farther away there. Hi. Good morning. Oh, cat is here too. Say hi. I'm starting a little late because I had a very exhausting dream about going to a shopping mall that was initially just very confusing and then was apparently like super cursed where it was very difficult to get away from it to like dangerous levels, and it was somewhat scary but mostly just really exhausting. And I woke up feeling very drained and I needed to like take a little moment to recover from that. Anyways, oh my god, my nose is so fucked up. Gonna play more Pyre. Wow. Wow. Right. We just finished, I believe, last time doing Gilman's rematch against Sir Deluge. And we are now continuing. I think we picked who we were going to fight next, too, but I don't remember who we picked. So I guess it's a little surprise. Just a fun little surprise for us. Oh, who are you? Oh, finally someone being fucking nice. Ah, a pleasure to encounter you within the skies themselves, O Nightwings. They deliberately crashed into us, Father, yet you still address them in such a cordial manner. Now, Elma, I am certain that this was an honest accident, and it appears no lasting damage has been done. No, it was on purpose. Please, take the helm. I shall go and start to pick up all the fallen artifacts which shook free from the walls after the impact. Perhaps some of these old heirlooms may yet be repaired with adhesives drawn from certain flora we may find along our long and difficult quest. Man, this is making me feel bad for hitting them now. Damn you, Nightwings, you stay away from us. Okay, those ones were your guys' fault, though. That was not me. Cat, stop trying to climb on the back of the chair. You can't fit up there. There's nothing for you to sit on, and you're gonna fall, and you're gonna grab my shoulder. Oh my god. Sorry, just a second. My nose is so fucked up. I've been doing some vocal lessons recently, and it's finally been like motivation for me to go properly make an appointment to try and get my nose checked out by like a doctor, because we were trying to do head voice stuff, and I was like, man, I can like just do a high sung note clearly, but when I start trying to make certain like sounds with it, it's super hard, and yeah, it's probably because my sinuses are super fucked up. You overhear Sir Deluge in a full-on panic as his fellow Worm Knights attempt to calm him down.
What do you mean it was the Nightwings? We're not to face them in our coming, right, are we?
At some point, he realizes your wagon is aloft beside his own.
You Nightwings! This night shall not forgive you this transgression! Once we prevail against whatever adversaries are doomed to face us, next, then we shall come for you! Why must this knight be forced to fly so far above the land and sea?
Okay, so you hit me. Okay, so we're going to the Glade of Lu. Needlefield. Wolfred knows the powerful talisman is buried. Okay, that sounds really good. Oh, may learn about Delbert. That's cool too, but I want the talisman. You and Wolfred venture into the razor brambles of Needlefield, along a circuitous path that takes you far enough away from the Black Wagon. My agents suggest that what we seek is somewhere very close, my kin. Perhaps you can already sense its presence. You can. After a careful search... Oh, just a second, my mic stand's kind of fucky. Come on. There we go. You procure an artifact, either discarded by one witless to its power, or left there for the sake of someone such as you. A Nyland Leech. What does this do? After banishing an adversary, the bearer has a chance to instantly recover all stamina. It's not that useful. I feel like compared to the other talismans I have now, it's not that useful for me. Right, I'm fighting these dudes again. Oh, just a moment, coffee time. Oh, I forgot to tweet about starting too. Just a second, I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, I'm so sniffly. Why does my nose suck? Oh my god, cool armored core art. Okay, I got distracted. Quote tweet. Started. Okie dokie. The Glade of Lu. This will probably be a pretty short stream today because I started later than I expected and I do have to work later this morning. But depending, maybe we can get like 2 matches in, especially if the next one's going to be championship already again. That would be cool. But I think it should be at least 3 before we get there. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing toward your wagon here in the leaves and branches of Black Basin. Just a second. I'm gonna fucking blow my nose. Holy shit. Okay, that helped a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Jesus. Gotta click on the game again so it makes sound. You let it in and offer it some light refreshment, as Ruki would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him. You learn Ruki's past transgressions have all been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. And he was even offered a well-appointed home in place of business. It must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Ruki always claimed to have had for himself and his extended family. Eventually, and somewhat reluctantly, oh, good for you, buddy. However, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Volfred's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of the message sounds as though it was transcribed word for word from something Ruki said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here soon, or else!" You thank the messenger imp for the report. Soon it has all your companions talking. "Don't you think he must be sad to have turned down a house? Oh, I hope he isn't sad." "Hard to believe he would have turned down living in that kind of luxury, though maybe he got used to it out here." "I had every faith that our friend Ruki would stand tall and rise to the occasion." "Ah, the noble Ruki! He sets a shining example unto us all."
Hurrah, Ruki!
It seems that Greentail had himself a conscience after all. Oh my god, even Bertrude.
"We understand this Ruki holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind."
I don't think that's true. I think Ruki lied to Bertrude and she believed him, which is pretty funny. Ooh, +1 hope. Good luck, Ruki. Coffee.
Oh, well, hey guys, let me tell you something really quick. Now, I happen to have heard that Mr. Greentail, he's moved on or something like that, right? Well, I just want you to know, he was one of my most favorite customers, and because of that, I'm giving you the same great deals, okay?
Steroids, Star Powder. Ooh, this is new. Flame Leech. Ooh. I like that way more than this thing. I'm gonna sell this. And I'm gonna get a Flame Leech. It's basically just lifesteal for your goal.
Pleasure doing business with you guys, so,
Let's commence the rite. I don't know who I want to field for this. Typically, maybe Jody, because it's like another demon or something. Does she have something going on with them? He was just like trying to hit on her last time, I feel like. Typically, Jodariel is always among the first to start making preparations for the rites, just as soon as you arrive amid such places as the untamed flora of the Glade of Lu. This time, however, she does not assist the others. She has not even donned the raiments. Oh, maybe she's like, fuck this guy, I do not want to be on the field. Your concern is noted, reader, but it is misplaced. It is only that, the one we are to face this time, Ignarius. We denied his liberty before. It seems almost cruel to set him farther back. How absurd that I should even care. It is simply that I seldom see those with features similar to mine, those who have survived here long enough to earn their horns. It's interesting that Jodariel thinks of it as earning it, rather than being cursed with it. I shall go now to prepare. Or, at least that's what she says. Soon it is nightfall, and the stars begin to shine. Ah, Rage of Demons is such a good track. This is, the Temper's theme song. Boredom. Ooh, new Titans. Oh, that's tricky. That's very tricky. I also haven't done Time Singer Heart. I think I'm gonna do Time Singer instead of this one. Because not being able to get rid of demons is gonna be a pain in the butt cheeks. I remember these guys giving me trouble last time too, I feel like. Oh, no. I'm thinking of Oralek, who is also a demon, giving me trouble.
You exiles of the Night Wings. The 8 Scribes summon you to the glade of Liu. Your adversaries in the coming rite shall be the Tempers. Extinguish now their pyre, and glory shall be yours. Now prepare yourselves.
Hey, what if it isn't curly horns? Surprised they didn't let you out already. Not that I'm complaining. Was hoping I'd run into you again. See, I've been stuck here for, about 14 years. Not that I'm counting or anything. You gain some appreciation for the simple stuff, you know. Bit of cool breeze, solid meal. Anyway, it's good to see you in one piece is all. Oh my god, One Piece mentioned. Jodariel removes her mask and stares at him. Why are you doing this? We have a right to conduct. Yeah, well, I've conducted a lot of rites, you know. Fat lot of good stuff for me. Yet here you are again. Yeah, anyway. He throws on his mask. Guess we better get things started. Our kind, we got a reputation to uphold. Jodariel watches him for several moments, then rejoins your group. Our adversary, Ignarius. His heart is not in this. We should be able to prevail against him without difficulty.
Choose now your band of traitors.
So Jody's got stuff going on for this. So let's bring Jody.
Jodariel.
And because we're bringing Jody, let's bring Pamitha. And I haven't used Wolford yet. So I feel like he's actually not great in this matchup, but I want to try him out. Oh, actually, I'm gonna give Jody and Pamitha the couple rings, because I'm, Oh, no, can I not undo? I can't. Okay, never mind. Wolfred... Hey, parentheses. What are you doing?
It is done.
Ignarius, you used to be the fiercest demon I had ever met. Has the downside finally quenched your burning spirit? Bring it on then, Nightwings. Let's see you beat me again. Okay. Oh shit, I still have that curse thing on Jody. That's actually like really inconvenient for this fight, especially. Oh yeah, but what the fuck? God damn it. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Oh, my team is so badly set up for this.
Banished each in turn. The fire of resolve.
Shit. Oh, why do I have the cursed item on her? It's so bad for this matchup. You ain't half bad there, curly horns. You know, shame we're on opposite sides like this and all. Fighting for who gets out of here. Back home, I would have just walked up and bought us both a drink. I would have punched you in the mouth. Ignarius laughs heartily at this. That's what I like about you, curly horns. You hate my guts as much as I do. Now come on! Let's see you stomp me one more time just like you Nightwings did up on that mountaintop.
Oh, the fading glory of the great Ignarius. These days he is nothing but a raging brute.
Oh my god, this is really difficult with this fucking team, dude.
A devious maneuver.
I might have to, like, honestly... I'm gonna see if restarting lets me repick my team, because holy shit. We are so ill-equipped for this. I hope I can take this item off Jody. Because it's cursed, right? Okay, I can. Good. Who has the other? Okay, Pantha already has the other ring. Do I want to try and use Volfred still? I kind of do. I want to at least give it a shot. Does anyone else have items that are better for him? Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not really. Okay, now that Jody can shoot and isn't basically just useless against Ignarius, I think this should be better.
Commence. Beware the adversary's order.
Ah, her salute is really long. That's kind of rough.
The orb slips from your clutches.
Ah, almost. Okay, this is definitely more doable now that Jody can shoot again.
Quite the close call there, no? Too slow, Ignatius.
Yeah!
Doused the adversary's flames.
Okay, that's actually a good tactic, is that
Closer to achieving victory.
I can use Volfred's plant to allow...
That's it.
Anjay! But yeah, I can use Volfred's plant to allow Jody to, like,
Quite the turn of events.
get taunts off, which is nice. Now I have to try and score with Volfred, though, which is gonna be difficult, I think. Ah, yeah. He's so slow.
The fire of resolve.
Fighting over who gets out of here. We both hate me.
Oh, the fading glory of the great Ignatius. These days he is nothing but an aging brute.
Oh, fuck.
Vanished.
Wasn't really expecting that.
Poof.
No! Oh my god.
Be gone.
I can't believe I went through the goal with him. Come on. Okay, here we go, here we go. Yeah!
What's it be?
Aye.
All of the night
Kiss.
wings banished.
I think she'd be back in time. Yes. Ooh, almost got away from it there.
Didn't see it coming. Ignatius banished.
I wasn't close enough for the jump to hit them.
Did that one throw it in?
Okay, I have Volfred back now, though. I want to try and do Jody's funny little taunt. Ah, no.
Ah, yes. Your victory's at hand.
Oh,
A weak
what?
attempt, and yet it hit
Oh,
the
he
mark.
threw it.
So much for Bolford.
Ah, it's really slow.
Tis taken.
There we
And
go.
it is done. The Night Wings prevail. Alas, that
Easy.
their adversaries failed to stop them. The right.
There was probably something if I actually let him win here, but get fucked. Well, curly horns, what can I tell you? Guess you Nightwing still got a spring in your step. You could have prevailed. Why did you hold back? Ha! You really want to know there, huh? Indulge me. Sure. You're free tomorrow night. Jodariel scoffs at this. She dons her mask. Then she turns and walks away from him without another word. Ignarius simply stands and stares. Damn.
Always is
Get
there
fucked.
greater knowledge.
Oh my god, she's about to hit level 5.
That Wilfred always was a little slow to pick things up.
It's been a while since my last outings in the rites. Begging for your continued patience as I recollect the way. I'm curious what his abilities do. Sap's ability to spawn saplings. Sap's triumvirate perseverance. Once per right, when they score on you, you get 10 health instead. That's pretty amazing. Ooh. Everyone gets shields when he shields. And then once per right, you get 40 health when they score on you. Holy shit. If he's banished, Sapling shall automatically spawn near his pyre until he returns. Sprout spawns faster. Remote detonate the Sprout is pretty cool. While his allies are banished, adversaries are slowed and can't use abilities. So if they kill you all near their goal, they'll have a hard time getting back. This is a tricky choice. I don't even know if I'm gonna level him up enough to get some of this stuff. I feel like generally this tree is more interesting to me. The, like, heal on own goal is amazing. But it's just not that interesting. It's kind of boring. Everyone being shielded from his shield is very interesting, though. Like, the fact that you can be controlling him, but when they're trying to snipe your allies you aren't controlling, you can just, boop, shield them up, is very cool. But on the other hand, being able to remote detonate his sapling is also really awesome. And automatically getting the sap when he's dead is pretty sick, too. I think I'm gonna grab this, though, because I really like this full team shield.
'Tis the wisdom of old 100 miles. Until the next right.
Damn. Huh. Someone's there, sneaking around. Show yourself already. She stands there for a moment, saying nothing. Then, this was a mistake. She leaves him just as soon as she arrived. Hey, hold up. Curly horns, wait. Wait. She keeps him waiting there. Ignarius just shakes his head. And he keeps waiting, for there is little else for him there in the downside. He keeps waiting, but not for very long. Not for very long. Okay, but what does he say? I want to know what they talk about. After you secured victory over the Tempers in a pitched battle, there is little time for you to rest as yet. The night beckons, and the next rite reveals itself to be a vital one. Oh, is it the championship next? Okay, I think we can do it this stream then. It is already time, reader. Come see for yourself. The coldness of the season now presents to us another chance. He heads out straight away, and you follow in turn. Indeed, among the remaining stars, you see one with which you are now familiar burns ever brightly. It's probably going to be, what's his face up here? Oralek. Or maybe, if not this time, then the next time, like, for sure. Oh, it's Delbert. Already are the Nightwings summoned back to Mount Aladiel. Picture the rites as a wheel broken free from a black wagon. It is churning uncontrollably, and soon shall reach a sudden stop. We should have several chances left for someone to go free, either us or else our adversaries, but not both. What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. Those whom we send back into the Commonwealth, should our plans somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. So, returning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, I don't think. Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail in the rites. We need them on the Nightwings, just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. We cannot simply grow our numbers here, given the circumstances. And so, who stays, who goes, these choices affect us all. No pressure there, my kin. Now, I don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. Let's set forth again at daybreak. Hey, Volfred. Hello, my kin. Tizo and I, we were just reminiscing on old times.
Quack! He's happy to have Volfred here again. Oh, he's so cute.
Thank you, Tizo. I'm happy to be back among the Nightwings as well. Though, you understand why we were forced to be apart for so long, don't you?
Squahome.
I trust that Tariq provided some good company and song during the intervening time. Yeah, what the fuck is Tariq's deal? Are we gonna learn this?
Squeak!
He did enjoy traveling alongside the Lone Minstrel. And there he is, right on cue. Something I can do for you, Volfred, sir? Volfred laughs warmly at this. No, Tariq, we are well enough for now, Tizo and I. We were just remembering the time when we first met, the three of us. Tizo was rather apprehensive then, as I recall. He was merely being circumspect, I'm sure. Tizo has the sharpest instincts of us all. But the bite he gave to you, sir, it left a permanent impression, did it not? He just straight up bit a tree. It did indeed. I consider it a mark of friendship. May it stay with me for all my days. It's a good reminder that, despite the challenges we faced together in the past, my time among the Nightwings has been extraordinary. Likewise, I can say the same, sir. Volfred turns to you. I should apologize, my kin. Here we are, talking of a history you do not share. Believe me when I say we're skipping over many of the bad parts. What I mean is, it isn't my intention to exclude you as we wax nostalgic. The Nightwings that you know, we are a strange assortment, are we not? Those of us who share some kinship from the past, I suppose we cannot help but seek some warmth in it, but it should not be to the exclusion of the friendships that we forge right now. So please, why don't you join us for a bit? Pass the boof! Look at this. You know that meme that's like, ideal smoke circle? Sorry, I'm just thinking about... I feel like art of Tizo with like a giant joint would be really funny. I don't even smoke, I just think like memes like that are really funny to me. Soon the conversation winds down, though it lifted all your spirits for the while. Hey Sandra, do you want to talk? She doesn't want to talk. Fucking fine. Continue my fucking journey then. Man, I'm trying to remember now. Because I was talking about smoking. I thought of like a really funny shirt that was cracking me up the other day. Just like the concept of it. Oh my god, I have to land so far away. But I don't remember what it was. Volfred shall gain favor, Tizo will gain favor. Let's land here. You make landing upon Mount Eladiel, where Volfred pulls you aside while the others complete the post-flight inspection. He puffs at his pipe before speaking up. Reader, as you know, I now wear the raiments once again. This means that I, myself, may soon be worthy to regain my freedom in the eyes of the 8 scribes. Know, however, that it is not my wish to go just yet. It is true that I could be of some benefit to our plan back in the Commonwealth, but I feel my place is here, for the time being. Perhaps once the Nightwings are on a surer footing in their path, my time will come. These are my feelings on the matter, and I wanted you to know. I shall, of course, defer to you. Our path is not to contradict the reader's will. Anyway, I trust that all of us, yourself included, shall find our freedom. If not soon, then when by all of this is over. Hey Jody, what's up? Jodariel has seemed more reserved, even than usual since her confrontation with Ignarius and the Tempers. Nonetheless, she addresses you. Tell me of something, reader. Back where you came from, did you have someone whom you considered close? No, I'm a loner. I like all of you guys. I was a neat back in the Commonwealth. That's why they exiled me. They exiled me because I learned to read so I could read my visual novels. And then they were like, get this weeb bullshit out of here. They chucked me in the river. Anyways, yeah, no, I didn't. You tell Jodariel that you had nobody close enough to be worth mentioning back in the Commonwealth. She shows no reaction to this, but you can tell she is listening. I see. I led a solitary life as well, though for a time I had someone. It is something which did not end well, but there were times. She trails off. We had our times. She looks up at you then. That Ignarius, he is a base fool. We have not a thing in common save a set of horns. Yet here I am, drawing comparisons with how I felt at times back in the Commonwealth, while speaking to you of him. I am a little old to be having such thoughts, reader, especially in a place such as this. Jody, you're probably like 40. You're not that old. Because what, you've been here in the Commonwealth for 16 years. So, she was maybe like... Because she was like running an orphanage and like taking care of kids and stuff. She was like probably around like 30 when she got exiled, I bet. She was like a soldier. She didn't have a long life expectancy, probably. Thank you for your time. Do not reveal this to the others. It is a trifling matter and not to be of anyone's concern, especially not mine. You can do better. Have you talked to Pamitha recently? You suggest to her that Ignarius may not be worth her while or her idle thoughts. He seems like a thoughtless brute. What about that very nice young harpy girl that is very kind to you? Jodariel says nothing at first, but then... I appreciate your concern, reader, though, as you ought know by now, I am more than capable of making such determinations on my own. She departs with a nod. What about Pamitha? Hey, Sandra, do you want to talk about this bullshit? Did you see... Are you seeing this bullshit, Sandra? Let us seek the Scribes' favor. Having completed the post-flight inspection, you and Tizo visit the monument of Golgolathanian here in Emperor's Fall. Oh my god, we get normal Tizo thoughts? He needs a real voice.
Please tell Grandfather I said hello, old friend. I hope you are all right among the stars. You must know why the stars are fading out, because none of us do.
Oh my god, he sounds like Rookie. Oh no, abort.
And some of us, I think, are beginning to feel afraid.
I'm trying to do the scratchy in a human voice, but it's hard.
Please grant us courage to press on.
Soon he is finished paying his respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Golgolathanian has shown you favor. You soon shall ascend the mountain, although there is time to pursue your vocations. I could get Jody to level 5. That would be pretty sick. might be able to get Pameth to level 5 too. Moves faster and flying. Like, what would they actually get? Landing from a jump, Jodariel stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. Or recovers stamina after banishing. Neither of those are actually that useful. And I can't go back and select something else. Let's give Gilman some more XP. You ask Sir Gilman to explain to you in his own words the histories of the 8 scribes, and speak to how their varied backgrounds form the basis not just of the rites, but of the Commonwealth. Oh my god, we're such a teacher. Explain. Oh wow, that's a lot of XP. This knight loves the Underking Ores, the best of all, of course. Of course you do, Gilman. Good boy. Oh, I got an achievable. What is this? Hold on, I actually want to see what this is. Found your calling. Do vocations sometimes. Okay. Temple Cistern. May gains favor. Jodariel gains favor. I kind of want May to get favor, because if we're fighting Delbert and her little boyfriend, her Flintstones boyfriend, then it would be nice to have her buffed up a bit. En route to the mountaintop, you pass by a monument to Underking Ores, and May happens to take notice. Is this all part of your plan, O Scribes? Oh, I know I need not ask, just as I know the path you have laid out takes many, many turns. Please help us navigate that path. My friends and I, we wish to find our way together, with your blessings. Soon she has finished paying her respects. As you prepare to continue her ascent, you sense that Underking Ores has shown her favor. +3 glory! I wish I could roll my R's. I don't know how to do it. Like, I get the idea behind it, but my tongue just doesn't... I am yawning for sure. Glory! It just kind of... But it doesn't do the that I need. Soon, you and your fellow exiles gather at the foot of the Scribes' Gate.
Salutium, Ceres.
Greetings to you, Celeste. She doesn't even say hi back. They're so divorced. I see the exiles of the Nightwings have returned, even as the cycle of their rites begins drawing to a close. The Nightwings accept this as the will of the Scribes. The Gate Guardian laughs at this softly for some reason. And you, Tariq? Do you accept their will as well? But the lone minstrel does not answer her. It is no matter. Now, Nightwings, each of you come forth and state what it is that you seek whilst crossing the Scribes' Gate. One by one, the Nightwings declare themselves. We all pass through as before. When Volfred takes his turn, Celeste stops him. You. I see you wear the raiments once again. Explain. The cycle of the rites is ending. Well, I do not know exactly why. I have my fears. One of my contemporaries, he who fell from the summit long ago, he lives and seeks his liberty again. He stands against us now, and believes his triumvirate to be the true Nightwings. The fact that he literally just called them the true Nightwings is so lame. Oralek, you're so lame. I remember well the contemporary whom you mean. Then the Nightwings stand divided. Yes, and so I wear the raiments once again, in case that it may help to right this wrong. For I am Volfred Sandalwood, and I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring our freedom to the people there. She considers Wolfred's words for a moment. I see. Then move along. The guardian of Scribes Gate regards you all, and then she beckons you onward. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory.
Samea,
Celeste? What is it, Tariq?
volunta lorigas.
The will of the scribes. Long have we both followed it, I think you would agree. In equal measure has it drawn us close as separated us.
Sum corevara.
But if their aim now is to keep us apart for another age or longer, then no, I do not accept their Oh! You blaspheme, Tariq, and at the gate no less. But the lone minstrel simply puts his hat back on.
Admare lorigas.
Then may the scribes themselves admonish me. Until tomorrow night, Celeste. Yo! Tariz! Honestly, I think it would be really cool if they were like 2 halves of one person and they did a fusion dance. Rather than just being divorced. Although that's kind of like being divorced. If you're like one person and you split in half. I really have to poop. I'll be right back. Hello. I pooped. And I'm back. Now that all of that is out of my system, I'm good for the finals. It leaves you deep in thoughts regarding which of your companions ought to go free this night, as Rookie did the last time. I am kind of deep in thought about that. I don't know who... Hey, Sandalwood. Volfred looks up as you approach and smiles. I never thought that I would say such things, my kin, but it is good to wear the raiments in the rites once more. The march of time does have a way of healing certain hurts. Besides, the Nightwings of today, we are a very different beast than the triumvirate which took me in almost a decade ago. Okay, yeah, I was curious about time for this. So that was almost that was only like 9 years ago. I feel like the way that people talk about the old Nightwings makes it seem like it was like 100 years ago, but it was only like 9 years. I guess 9 years is a long time in the downside, but still. Ours was a triumvirate of exactly 3. Well, 4 with Tizo, who proved to be an exception, though historically, the Nightwings never took on more exiles than needed. I have mentioned my predecessor, Brighton, and my former companions, Erisa and Orlek. Perhaps naively, I had hoped my time with them would not be relevant directly to what we now attempt. But, seeing as our stories are now intertwined, do let me know if there is more you wish to learn of them. I'm kind of curious about Brighton. I feel like I've hardly heard about him. You inquire about Brighton, who you understand was liberated prior to when Volfred first joined the Nightwings. I never met Brighton in person, but I know him rather well by now. Though for that matter, my kin. So do you. Oh? He studies your reaction for a moment, then... Brighton was born wealthy, but not special otherwise. You would have no reason to have heard of him. He was exiled for negligent misconduct. I do not know exactly why, and do not care for spreading rumors. I first heard of him through Erisa and Orlek, who found in me a suitable replacement following his liberation. They spoke little of him. Orlek gave the impression they did not see eye to eye, but he assured me I soon would hear from him myself. Is it Tariq? Oh, it's the voice! No wonder he has beef with... Oh, that's very interesting. Indeed, as I became accustomed to the book, which you know well by now, I soon began to hear the voice. Volfred looks at you as if to see if you take his meaning. You see, my kin, after Brighton's liberation, he assumed a new identity within the Commonwealth, and a new responsibility to the Triumvirate which had liberated him. That voice you hear from time to time, whensoever the stars align, it's his. He is no longer Brighton. He is now none other than the Archjustice Androboles IX himself. The Grand Judge and figurehead under whose watch the Commonwealth is governed in this day. Interesting. I always assumed the voice was like some kind of cosmic being, but it's just a dude. Liberated exiles retain certain burdens to their old triumvirates. They have much to thank them for, not just their freedom, but their exalted status in the Commonwealth. The theocratic rulers of the Commonwealth, they do not wear masks and raiments simply for the sake of ceremony. They are not who they appear to be. Their public pasts are nothing but a fabrication. Like Brighton, they once were exiles too. Brighton, that voice. He has no love for either one of us by now. He knows full well what we attempt to do, yet he is bound by the traditions of the rites. He shall always stand on ceremony and complain, but I think he knows, deep down, that he is powerless. How ironic that one of such high status in the Commonwealth should be so frightened of some long-forgotten exiles such as we. Anyway, that's Brighton for you. He must have seen in you the potential to be one of his staunch supporters for a time. If that's a path you'd wanted to pursue, I should apologize. Now then, whom else should we talk about? You ask about Erisa, who you understand betrayed Orlek at the moment of his liberation, but then immediately fucking died. I'm afraid you know the brunt of it, my kin, but I suppose you ought to know something of Erisa's past, lest you be quick to judge her solely by her actions. Mind you, I would never make excuses for the terrible choice she ultimately made, but her life, I understand, was very difficult. Erisa had been exiled for the foulest of acts. You could see it plainly branded on her face. Such was the heinousness of what she did, in the eyes of the Commonwealth. She was an apprentice blacksmith in her youth, taking up the post left by her brother. He had fallen in battle on the Blood Border, despite wielding their father's own lance and armor. Her father never quite recovered after this, and had grown cruel and detached. It was Erisa who took the brunt of his fury. He expected the impossible of her. One day, it was all too much for her, so when next he lashed out at her, she struck back. She struck back again and again and again. When they came for her, her father was gone and she was not herself. She was promptly cast into the downside for the crime, where her hatred for the Commonwealth only grew. Erisa was always intense in her demeanor, haunted by her father's memory. More than that, her chief motive for wanting back her freedom was, in hindsight, not a healthy one. She longed to join our nation's enemies, to build for the High Wing remnants a great siege engine that could shatter the defenses of the Commonwealth and forever end our feud. What she ultimately did to Orlek, it was an act of pure and thoughtless desperation. I do not think that it was simply evil, nor do I think that it was personal. I often wondered, though, if, in her final moments in the Shimmer Pool, she understood what she had done and the depths to which she had fallen. For years, I must admit I hated her, but now, my only hope is that she found a peace untenable during her relatively short life in the downside in the Commonwealth. Furthermore, I hope the life of Erisa offers some perspective yet to those of us who have not made the same mistakes.
Huh, well that sucks. What about your ex?
You ask about what Orlek was like? I was very, very sick, you know, when I first landed in the downside. The long trip down the river must have been a little much for me. It was Orlek who found me. He could not have known of my capacity to read before he revived me. He was a physician, intolerant of the sight of suffering of any kind. Not just any physician, mind you, a gifted, highly decorated one. He served on the front. Back then, skirmishes erupted frequently, and though such as Orlek, they had to deal with many casualties on either side. In time, he said he grew repulsed by what he saw. This sowed in his heart a yearning for an end to all the bloodshed, so he tried to use his status to negotiate a treaty with the High Wing remnants. It must have gone about how you'd expect. He was given direct orders to return to the front, but when he refused to soil his hands again, they cast him to the downside. Here he gained the notice of the Nightwings, and before long, he grew to be one of the finest rites conductors anyone had ever seen. He was instrumental in the liberation of his companions, whose roles in the Triumvirate were later filled by Erisa and me. In time, Orlek's own opportunity for freedom had come up. He longed for it, so that, with his exalted status, he might stand a better chance of negotiating peace. He and I were kindred spirits, boyfriends for a while. I could not bear to think that he was gone, and now I still cannot entirely believe that he is back. Old man Yowie! Old man Yowie! He is our adversary now, transformed, grown cold. Still, part of me is happy that he lives. Make no mistake, of course, I shall not be swayed against our plan, not by Orlek or anyone. As I have said before, we share a higher calling now. As for Orlek, he wants his freedom still, although I wonder if he still remembers why. That's all. Man, you know, Volfred's really cool, but I wish we got more long talks like this with the other members. I guess part of it is like, there's no guarantee that you even have... Hey, Marcel! There's no guarantee that you even have anyone else in the roster aside from Volfred for like the whole time, so I guess that's why he has the most things like this. Sandra, you have anything to say about this girl? Fine. Oh, hey guys, so like, I don't know what's going on up there with all them stars all acting real weird and stuff, but let me tell you something here. You ain't gonna find a better deal on all this stuff from anybody, I mean anybody in the downside. You can trust me when I tell you that, okay? So, go ahead, stock up. What is this? Ooh, permanent hope. Kinda cool. I don't really need this anymore. Oh, thanks for stopping by, guys. Okie dokie, let's kick Volfred's ex-BF's ass. Oh, wait, actually, he might not even show up. It might just be Delbert. First you shall have to prevail against the fate. Rita, your companions are gathered there under the fall. They shall be counting on you. Indeed. As the cycle of rites churns ever faster, so too is our plan set in motion. My agents in the Commonwealth are beginning to cause a bit of a stir out there. This is our chance, though let us not despair should victory elude us here. Oh, it won't. These guys suck. We shall make the most of whatever the scribes may have in store for us. That is to say, fuck it, we ball. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Ew, that's tricky, but they look really cool, so I want to get their lore. Bow, 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 boom, boom.
Once more, the Nightwings gain the summit of the sacred Mount Aladiel to conduct the liberation rite. Even as the stars themselves abandon you.
Shut up, Brighton.
Make good upon these final
I know your
opportunities,
name
Reader.
now, you're just a fucking
This
dude.
glorious age-old tradition coming to an end upon your watch. I trust the fate your adversaries shall not throw away this chance. Choose now who may go free, should they unfortunately.
I don't know who to choose here, though. I guess I'll see what my options are. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared.
Volunta lorigas.
I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the fate, come forth now and declare yourself. Is it... I feel like Delbert would make it his son and not himself. Oh no, it is Delbert. The bent old cur Delbert steps forward and struggles for a moment with his mask. Greetings, good heralds. I am called Delbert Oldheart. It is the greatest honor of my years to stand upon this sacred site, upon which the 8 scribes first anointed these glorious proceedings. Nightwings, we are honored to be in your presence once more. Father, they are our adversaries, not our hosts. We need not be so gentle with them. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your freedom. Delbert, your son speaks out of turn. Control him. My sincerest apologies for his unnecessary outburst. Elmar, please. We have worked towards this opportunity, and we must make the most of it. He puts his mask back on. My son and I stand ready to begin. Nightwings, your decision. On whose behalf shall you conduct the liberation rite?
Liberatus.
Reader, I would ask you to choose wisely, but I am sure you know no other way. And you, prepare your song, Tariq.
Elamtas eres.
Of course, Celeste.
Whom do you intend to liberate?
Okay. Ugh, it's all my faves again. I feel like Gilman is a pretty good choice at this point, honestly. Gilman or Jody. Honestly, they've kind of all wrapped up their stuff. But also, I'm the worst at using Gilman. So maybe I want to pick Gilman so I can keep my crutches around. Let's anoint Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
Has this knight at last regained his honor? Let us now find out.
Who shall stand with him?
Let's have... let's actually check what items these guys have. Oh god, they've got a lot of shit. Oh my god, they're all like max level. He has triple jumps now. And he deals bonus. Oh my god, that's scary. Okay, they're fast as fuck. And they can fly and do more damage. I think I need to bring Pamitha or else I'm just gonna die. I guess I could do Tizo too, but... No, I think I need Pamitha or else I'm gonna get fucked.
Pamitha.
This one's more for you then, reader darling. Oh, and I suppose for him. And Volfred? Or Jody? Yeah, let's do our classic team.
Joe Dariel.
As you will, reader.
The choice is cast.
We give thanks to this opportunity to face you, O Nightwings. Now, let us strive to our fullest capability with honor and grace. Save your strength for the right, Father, and for the voyage home. Let this be our final battle against them. Oh, I forgot to bring May because her little BF's here. That's fine.
Commence.
Oh, never mind. She still gets to talk. It's fine. You can do this, Elmer. I believe in you, and so do the Scribes, but we're still gonna kick your ass. Oh, wait, what? What is this? What are you talking about? This is the Liberation Rite. What are you doing? May pulls at her mask. I think that you are my friend, Elmer, and so I am hoping for the best for you and for your father. He believes in you, and so do I. Oh, but we have to do our best as well. And I know we cannot all prevail. Only the Fate or the Nightwings, but... Oh, not both. Not both. Homer looks on in stunned silence. The outburst seems to have disarmed everyone. We all have to do our very best. And then, the Scribes, they are going to watch over us and make everything okay. You'll see, Alma, you'll see. She puts her mask back on as the Liberation Rite continues. Whether her words flustered your adversaries or emboldened them, you cannot tell. Doesn't matter, because I'm gonna crush them still. Einjai. Oh, fuck. I screwed that up so bad. Man, Gilman's actually so much better with the wider aura burst. Hear us now, O noble Jomware, for we beseech you. Surely we cannot prevail without your aid. If ever you have heard my prayers, I beg of you, please smile upon us now. Whether from his prayer to the Scribes or simply from Delbert's resolve, something comes over your fellows exiles here. What? If they are banished now, they shall not soon return. What the fuck? Okay. Girl, kill. Bitch.
So it is.
Ah, you fucker.
Dalbert dispatched with ease.
Fuck. Oh my god, our banish timer is so long. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck. This shit's rough.
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own. Glory! It seems the Nightwings are a bit ahead, but deftly thwarted the drive.
Fuck you.
Sorry, Alma. Jodariel plunged into them.
Alright. Get that big Jody score.
Go on, just once more.
Well, more than once more if it was Gilman. If I can get Pamatha in, though, I think that's a win.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Gilman, come back. No, they got it.
Oh. Now then.
They literally just can't stop him, though.
Your
Oh,
demon is
fucking.
banished. A devious maneuver.
Well, I guess I'll just bring Gilman back and score now.
And there it is.
Get fucked.
At last. The Nightwings proved their worth.
An old man is no match for a
The same
knight.
Cannot be said. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the Scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Alas, my son. Once more it seems that I have failed you. Father, wait! What good is freedom to us anyway if we would be apart? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna win. Sir Gilman stares at nothing in particular. You sense he is still taking in what has transpired and what it means for him. So then, this night, he is to be free? He is to be free! Nay, but that would mean... Oh, that would mean... Why, that would mean his honor is restored. One cannot go back unto our commonwealth by any other means. This knight's exile was self-wrought, his disgrace profound, that he has been atoned under the kind eye of the Under-King, and those of all his noble comrades. He begins to grow very emotional, and then... Ah, he's so cute! Hold on, I have to screenshot this. Why is Sir Gilman so goddamn cute? I love him. Boop. This knight loves you all. He loves you all, that you would strive for him, and let him join your noble quest. This knight does not feel as though he is deserving of this outcome, Yet, the result appears inarguable. Even now, this knight is drawn into the shimmer pool. Our time grows brief. I hope he gets yeeted up there like Rookie did. Therefore, know this, beloved friends. This knight shall ever strive on your behalf there in the Commonwealth. Though his honor may have been restored, his true journey only now begins. And so, good friends of the Nightwings, this knight must now bid you farewell. However, the bonds we form together shan't be broken by mere distance. Nay. Strive on, good friends. Strive on! You can still hear Sir Gilman as he vanishes into the shimmer pool. If this lowly knight could have achieved such glory, surely can you all. For now, farewell, farewell! Sir Gilman has earned back his freedom. May he return in glory. Does he get yeeted up there? Oh no, he actually goes straight up. I liked when Rookie got shot up there and he just got spun around like he was in a washing machine. Jody level 5. The rites would have me think I have nothing left to learn. Whether that be a falsehood or a contradiction, I am yet uncertain. Nonetheless, I shall press on, for the limits of my mastery always have exceeded my grasp, and I expect they ever shall. Pamitha level 5? Yeah. I used to soar above the mountains with the High-Wing remnants, and we would see the Commonwealth shining down on the horizon. It enraged us, the mere sight of it. I can fly freely no longer, yet that anger, I don't feel it anymore. I think faster fly speed is better for her.
Until the rites begin anew.
Father, wait! Calm yourself, my son. The liberation rite is ended. They beat the shit out of us out there. But, no. How can you be so calm even now, after what happened? I'm angry. Did you strive this night with all your heart, Elmer? Yes, but it was not enough. It was not enough. If he had a desk, he'd be punching it. No, my son. It was enough. It was more than enough. Father. Get fucked. Sir Gilman gets to go home, but not you. He's more worthy. You prevailed in the liberation against the fate. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without Sir Gilman, who returned to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this. He's gone, just as I was getting to like him. Grieve not for him. Would that we all someday achieve the same. You wonder who, if anyone among you, shall be the next to go. We have but a few such liberation rites remaining. Exactly how many I do not wish to speculate about as yet, until such time as we can better say for certain. Under no circumstance would I suggest this is ideal. However, it is opportunity enough that our plan may as yet succeed. Although, all of these setbacks, I fear. Fulford trails off and falls silent. Some of the others exchange looks. They are beginning to understand. With the rites soon ending, Everything which Volfred has sought, both on his own for many years and now with all of you, all of it may have been in vain. The hush spreads to the others. But not to you. You then proceed to do something that none of them seem to expect. You raise your voice. Oh shit, are we actually going to talk? Each of your fellow exiles turns to you, their expressions asking you a question with no easy answer. What are we going to do? As you meet May's gaze, the words for the occasion begin to crystallize in your mind. You are searching to find the right words, as all your fellow exiles are looking to you now. Search for the words to say, or gather your thoughts, or consider a different angle. Let's consider a different angle. Let's think outside the box. Oh, I see. Interesting. All your fellow exiles are looking to you now, or having reached this turning point in your journey. You tell them that you all have stood together time after time throughout this quest. You're not going to mince words with anyone here. Struggled to come this far across the downside. Let's say you tell them that you are not going to mince words with anyone here because by now each of you knows each other well. Your path to freedom still is laid bare before you all. True freedom is not waiting for you in the Commonwealth. Yeah, let's go with this. Something far more vital is at stake. You see the imminent conclusion. The disappearance of the stars above can be no accident. It is a sign that the world is changing. You now have this opportunity to live with purpose, for each other, for yours is a righteous cause. Yeah, I think this is right. I feel like this is the general theme I've gotten from this game, which is the whole idea that... Because it's all about freedom. But it's about personal freedom, and kind of as we've completed everyone's little side quests, that's kind of really more what's given them their freedom than returning to the Commonwealth. So when you look at it that way, whether you achieve your freedom is up to all of you, to each one of you in your own way. After a brief period of reflection, you share one last sentiment with the group. We have to keep going until we are free. Then you join the others in silence. Thus do you remain together with your thoughts. No one speaks for a time, but then... Your bluntness is appreciated, reader. You might have had success upon the blood border, thusly spoken. Then, let us see where our path leads. Thou wouldst dare to change this ancient world, reading one, and yet thy words are tinged with certain truths.
Screeha! Teaso, you little munchkin.
Terum castrare.
May long the stars remain a light for you, reader. All the while, Wolford remains watching you intently. Then his expression softens, and he smiles.
Marum domirensas.
You are right, of course, my kin. We are the Nightwings. It is precisely as you said. We have to keep going until we are free. Lead us then, reader, to the end of our quest and the dawn of the new age for all our kin. Everyone, for the Nightwings. Doxalas! Everyone responds in kind. I really like the little made-up language they have for this game. It's very expressive. They stand with you no matter what. They await the outcome of your vision of the stars, which burn with renewed fury, because now the last rites beckon. Bum bum bum! Everyone gain +1 hope. We have to keep going until we are free. The stars above now burn with what appears a desperate fury. Many more of them than usual. I guess this is like a good way to, if you have any unresolved business with any of the teams, they give you a big wide assortment. I think I've pretty much done everything though.
Terum castrare.
The stars of the 8 scribes, they shine together now as one. The lone minstrel draws breath, as though surprised by what he sees. He backs away and averts his eyes. This is another sign the rites are soon to cease. Few chances yet remain to confront the adversaries you have met during your journey. How are we doing on... Oh, we're only at 60% success rate, huh? It's kind of rough. I feel like I've pretty much done my business with everybody, honestly. Like, we already beat Deluge. I don't really know what Manly's deal is. I think he's just a shithead. Delbert, Ignarius. I feel like we could just go either beat the shit out of Lendell or Manly just for, like, the principle of the thing. Let's pick Manly. Because Manly's voice is fun. Your next adversaries are to be the Chastity, headed by H. Manly Tinderstaff. They would prevail in the rites not for their freedom, but for fame and fortune in your commonwealth. Go over what he knows of your next adversary. H. Manly Tinderstaff, the offspring of a semi-famous sap industrialist, he was born into wealth and lived in the lap of luxury, never having to fend for himself. When he came of age, he soon was offered cushy ambassador positions that required little more than a silver tongue to convince the Commonwealth that he was keeping busy. He soon grew so proficient at doing nothing much at all that he started spending all his family's riches to assert his fame and status. One day, he attempted to pay off the wrong individual, a particularly stern Commonwealth diplomat, who promptly turned him in and had him sent downriver. He's such a loser. Manly was very disappointed by all this, but soon saw in it an opportunity, for he knew well that in the inner circles there were those who had gone into exile and returned. Thanks to his connections, he tracked down the Chastity deep in Wakingwood. He finagled his way into the Triumvirate using his well-worn skills. He in turn convinced himself that he would earn a position of great influence once he secured a way back to his home, and continues making hollow promises. A shame that this manly and the Chastity are nothing like the scribe Lusclorian, and do not share his values. Now, it is time we rested, reader, given all today's travails. You bid the lone minstrel a good night and take your leave. It is too late now to prepare for flight, so you prepare to go later. Who wants to chat? Oh, interesting. Bertrude, huh? Following the successful outcome of the liberation rite, you find Bertrude muttering something to herself. You hear some of the words as you approach. Should thou seekest darkness, then may nightfall come to thee in time. Should thou seekest courage, then may bravery soon bloom within thy heart. Shouldst thou seekest water, then may the oceans open wide for thee. Shouldst thou seekest fortune, then... You recognize it as the Bog Benediction, but I've never heard it said out loud. Bertrude sees you there and cuts short the chant. Care thee to explain thy presence, reading one. It's my wagon. We were amidst an invocation, which must now begin anew. 'Tis for the Worm Knight, if thou needest know. Aw, that's so cute! Grandma's sending him good luck magic. To speed him on his homeward journey. The Worm Knights are a distant kin. Unlike their ilk, ours have but passing interest in the sea. There, within the depths, we have long seen that which is to be seen. Nevertheless, the distant kin is kin. That foolish Worm Knight, surely he could never have survived his years if not for divine aid. Thus we provide him more. Then perhaps the Worm Knight, easily underestimated as he is, perhaps he shall turn out to be of some small benefit as part of Sandalwood's design. She glares at you intently for a moment. Mistake not these actions for affection, nor for a longing for the loudness of this place to escalate ever again to volumes such as only his incessant shouting could achieve. Tsundere Grandma! Now leave us, reading one. The invocation must be finished ere the Worm Knight finally arrives upon the shores beyond this land, before his homecoming. She turns away from you and then begins her chant again. Should thou seekest shelter, then may the elements be merciful to thee. Shouldst thou seekest kinship, then may thy kin hold memory of thee. Shouldst thou seekest darkness. You leave her to the benediction. The Worm Knight's absence is already felt, you know. However, that he shall strive with all his might on your behalf there, on the other side. Aw, that's so cute. Everyone loves Gilman. I want to talk to Sandra more. Alright. Unfortunately, I have to work. But it seems like we're getting very close to the end, so I think the next Pyre stream will probably be the last. Maybe I'll try to do one this weekend so I can make sure I can finish it. Rather than have to cut myself short to work. But yeah, until later, thanks for showing up, and have a great time of day. And until next time, bye-bye, Keen.